Free to succeed. And that's what we're playing. We did it. We did it in addition. Look at Peep. Peep the new avatar, dude. We did it. We beat this rotation of Doom Tower hard. That's pretty dope. I forgot that 114 was like a problem. I think 111 also was supposed to be difficult. 114, this team right here. No. Wait, yeah, this team. I set them on and thought I'll probably have to at least guide like who they go after. And I went AFK and they did this stage so fucking fast. So if you have these champs, which George and I know is a far cry, but if you have these champs and you're struggling with 114, they did it pretty fast, honestly. So there you go. And yeah, I don't recall having to manual any of this. So if I'm not mistaken, we full autoed this rotation. So now I believe we have officially full autoed every rotation of Doom Tower. There is still a Doom Tower avatar I don't have, which is this one. No, I guess there's one rotation we haven't beaten then, because I think this is one for another rotation, right? Which rotations? Where did all these come from? I guess normal. Yeah, 3 from normal, and then 3 from, so there's one more rotation we haven't beaten yet, but I don't know which one that would be. I guess my assumption would be the Bommel rotation. Probably the Bommel rotation. So I guess that's one more rotation we need to try to figure out. But that's a pretty cool, that's a pretty big moment for the account. I like the skin. I like the Arbiter skin background, even though it's like not available anymore. God, dude, I just can't, like, I just can't. We beat a few of the secret rooms too. Yeah, so there you go. We also finished, I mean, as much as we're going to finish, probably, we finished Armiger's Masteries. We got him down. No, I'm sorry. That's right. I ran out of energy last night, and in the last run I did put him at 349. So we're one run away from him getting tier 6. So let's knock that out real quick. I remember finishing that run. It's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. And you know, it was one of those situations where it dropped at the minimum amount of scrolls. Like, all it had to do was not drop the minimum and we'd have been done. And the game knows. You can't tell me the game doesn't know. I'm pretty sure Ugo's maxed, so she should not get any scrolls here. They should go to Armiger and we should be good to go. And if we don't, I'll be pissed off. I'll be so pissed off, dude. Anyway. They're still promoting that video on that other channel. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna be totally honest with you here. I haven't clicked on it. So I am collecting the rewards without contributing to what's earning them. And I'm not going to click on it because I don't give a shit. And that's really it. Okay, that's really it. Really what it boils down to. I don't care. So do with that what you will, you know? I don't know what else to say to you about it. They used to do this for their content creators. And that's perhaps what is so sour for me about it. Not that I think they were ever going to do it for me, but they could be helping all of their content creators. Again, I know not me. I've always known not me. So this is not about me getting a shout out. But there's a lot of content creators that they could really help. They could really put on another level with this kind of in-game promotion, rewards for certain subscriber thresholds. And I mean, you can see the results of it. You know what I mean? It helped Hell Hades tremendously. It bumped Chosen's channel up. They did it for Stu a while back. It can be really good for the people that have dedicated years now to making content for their game. And instead they're doing it for channel. I've never heard of it. I don't know if the channel was already big. I don't really know anything about it. That's not really the point. I'm just frustrated at how poorly Raid takes care of its own in every way. How poorly they take care of their players, how poorly they take care of their content creators. Just aggravating, really aggravating. A lot of the guys deserve a shout out. A lot of the guys that have been around for a long time. Cold Brew comes to mind pretty quickly. Deadwood comes to mind pretty quickly. You know what I mean? There's a handful of creators that have been here for a long time that have done a lot for the game and the community. And it would really be great for them to get it in some in-game promotion. Some real in-game promotion. Not like their face is on a banner because of something they're doing. No one does anything for that. You know what I mean? No one really that doesn't really generate any numbers. But the rewards for certain subscriber thresholds, that can be very helpful. That can put you in the algorithm in a different way and really help generate some solid growth. And I think no one capitalized on it like Hell Hades did, for sure. You know what I mean? He really made the most of it. He really did a good job of carrying that momentum. But it's good for everyone regardless. And they should be doing it. That should be a semi-regular thing that they do. And they don't, and it's always kind of irked me. You got a lot of really solid, very loyal content creators that have been around for a really long time. And I know that a lot of you are going to think that there's undertones of me talking about me here. And I don't know how to convince you that's not the case. I've never been under the impression that I was going to get a shout out from them. The way that, when I started to gain any popularity at all as a Raid content creator, it's because I was shitting on Plarium. And while they're good sports about it, and they've still included me in some things in the past, not so much lately, but in the past, we still had a pretty good relationship. I was never under the impression that I was in the running for a shout out, which was fine. I'll be 100% honest with you. I'm not entirely sure I would take one at this point. And I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't have a great relationship, at least in my own head, with Plarium. So not about me. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid and try to make that about me. So yeah, I don't know. I see this video thing pop up and I don't know anything about the channel, and it's nothing against the channel. I don't know anything about them. You know what I mean? Viva La Dirt League. I don't even, is it a channel that got a Raid sponsor and for some reason Raid is pushing it, or see, now I'm getting curious. Now I might have to go check it out. It's a popular gaming themed YouTube channel. Just created a video about Raid. Yeah, maybe I'll go check it out. Just because I'm curious about what it is. So maybe I will contribute to the rewards. You're welcome. I just realized that everyone on this team is level 50. Except Syl. So we've got the 10x Warlord popping off. Like, it'll be live for tomorrow's episode. And I think we got to go for it, man. I think we got to go for it. Because, you know, I mean, like, almost certainly nothing's going to come of it, but I feel like you got to roll those dice. You don't roll those dice, you don't get anything. You know what I'm saying? There's a tab in the raid, like, content creator section of the Discord, and it's called CC game related Q, or questions. I'm sorry, the last part's cut off. It said QUE, and I thought for some reason that was going to end in it being the word Q, but it's I reckon it's probably questions. Anyway. All I can see, like when I glance over, is CC-game-related. And every single time I do it, it does not look like it says related. And the ferociousness of the double take that happens in my mind every time I look over there, because I'm like, what? Like, I have not been able to commit to memory that says related and not something else. I mean, it's a brutal run. It's not a pretty run, but somehow they get it done. You know what I mean? I mean, Syl how they get it done. And I think from this point, yeah, you're done. I don't think I've ever looked at Syl's weapon before. That's an interesting setup there. Sometimes you want to stick them. Sometimes you want to chop them, I guess. You know what I mean? So as far as like what we're working on now, I guess we'll try to solve this other rotation of Doom Tower. We're still thinking, you know, trying to figure out Platinum Arena. I think we're gonna. It's a shame I didn't try to do this before. Ooh, it's a shame I didn't try to hit Plat before Terrace and you know, Harima or Marichka or whatever their names are, whatever the duo is, because I really believe without those two in the meta, we really wouldn't have much trouble. I think we could probably sneak into the back half, like the back end of Platinum, especially with Georgid, like especially having Georgid. I really don't think we would struggle, but that duo, her in particular, is really giving us some trouble. Really giving us trouble. And the whole the state of the game as a whole is giving us some trouble, but particularly this duo. I'm sure I'm not going to see him down here. But like, again, if we go top players and look, it's going to be a very common, there's a very common theme. And that's, I want to talk about what's like the state. I'm going to do a different video, I think today, where I want to talk about what's going on in Raid, because we'll do another video about it. I guess we'll end this video here too. So I don't know really what I'm going to work on today. Probably not a lot. But tomorrow we're probably going to pop for Warlord, so that could be fun. And then I need to make sure I use my Doom Tower keys. All right, so that's it. Get out of here. Better.